Hello. Today I thought, since it's Friday, happy Friday everybody, that we could do a more darker nighttime, maybe if you're gonna go out or something, type of look. I already did my foundation, I already concealed, but see, I'm still a little, sometimes when you're a mom, it doesn't matter how much you put on there, like, it shows through, okay? So I've already done all that, and I've already done my eyeshadow base and set that, so let's get started. Okay, start with a fluffy brush. You guys know how I feel about your fluffy brush for the crease. So start with a fluffy brush, and today I'm just going to use bronzer because I want to show you guys that you can use what you have. So I'm going to start with bronzer, and I'm going to use that for my transition shade today. This is a little bit of a darker bronzer, but we're going to go darker, we're going to go bigger, we're going to get a little crazy. So just blend that on. And I'm gonna take it a little higher than I have before for you guys, because we're gonna do a full-on makeup explosion on the face, okay? So I'm just gonna take a good blending brush and blend that right in the crease and take it a little bit higher, closer to the brow. And I'm just going to deepen it up a little bit more. Good. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a darker bronzer. I don't usually use this one, it's super dark, but just a little bit to deepen up, because we want to be really bold with this. And when you're going to use darker colors and you're going to go more bold and bigger, we might even use black eyeshadow. So when you're going to do that, you really need good transition shades so you don't look black chalky. And a nice brown is good for that, to peek through. Just gonna deepen it up a little bit more. And you just have to do it until you get it how you want it. Okay, now let's do black. I haven't used this before. I wanted to show you guys. This is a Urban Decay palette that's brand new, never been used. And there's one called Blackout on the end. So that's like black, a matte black color. So let's go for it. I've never used this before. You guys are gonna do it with me for the first time. So let's do a little half moon right on the edge. Really take your time. Don't pick up too much on the brush, especially when you're using black, because black is a very powerful shade and things could go wrong quickly. You don't want to look like a pirate. So you gotta take your time when you do black. And don't go past the transition shade. See, you want that little bit of the brown to peek through. That's a pretty good eyeshadow. It's creamy. It's not my favorite, but it's good. Now, we've done a nice half moon on the edge. And now I'm just going to take the same brush. You need one that's small and tight. And I'm just going to pull it through. Pull it in, right into the crease. Don't go past your transition shade. So do you see what that does? It gives you a more dramatic look. You don't really even have to put more on the brush. Just use what's the residue from when you did your half moon and just pull it over. Pull, pull, pull. When you use black, you never need a lot. One good thing about this eyeshadow is it's not falling off. I don't have any fall off. So it's really creamy and it feels easy to work with. So if you're new to makeup, this might be a good option. Now I want to take a flat brush and let's just add a little bit of color. Let's see. How about a little bit of this purple? Let's take a little bit of that. This is darker than I feel like it appears on the screen. So with the flat brush, and let's just pack it in right on the edge. Don't go too far over. And that's a pretty purple. So do you see what that does? That sort of takes away that strong line that you had from the black. I'm just going to use the same brush but sort of clean it on my hand a little bit. Let's go in. Sometimes I've done a really deep dark smoky eye and put dark colors all the way across, but today I feel like I'm going to leave it where I'm going to gradually go inward lighter and lighter, and that's going to brighten the eyes up and open them up a little bit, especially because I'm looking a little more tired today. So I'm going to stick with sort of keeping it brighter towards the middle and going out with the darkness to sort of open up my eye a little bit more. So let's use the one next to the dark purple. It's in the purple pinkish realm. And all I did was clean off the brush on my hand. Same brush. And then I'm going to bring this one all the way over and just pack that in. And this is a really pretty shimmery. Uh-oh, did I lose you guys? I think we're back. Are we connected? You guys let me know if you can see me. Okay, so like I was saying, we're just going to take that shimmery pinkish purple that I showed you, really pack that in the rest of the lid. And see how that just brightens the eye up and sort of makes you look more alive a little bit. Just gonna pack that on, and then I'm just gonna take the brush and gently sweep a little bit of that residue across. Now I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush and sort of pull it all together a little bit. And I think I'll take an even lighter color. This is a white shimmery color. let's take that and let's pop that even more right here in the, right in this little ridge to really open the eye up and look more awake. Sort of bring it down even a little. Now I'm gonna go back in with the same brush that we used to do our half moon, and I'm gonna go back and pick up this darker bronzer that we used. I'm gonna pick that up and I'm gonna take that, that's the bronzer we used in the crease for the transition shade, and I'm gonna pull that under my eye, right under the waterline, and see what that does. It just darkens it and gives it a more dramatic look. So pretty. Sometimes bronzer works really good. I mean, I'll use bronzer as an eyeshadow, I'll use blush. You can use what you have. Just pull that under. Now I'm gonna use just a standard eyeliner pencil. Maybe I should do this like this because I need two hands. So I'm just gonna put that right on my waterline. Right on the waterline and right on the waterline on the top. And really darken the eye up and give a nice nighttime look. We're ready to party, guys. Almost. Let's go ahead and chisel out the brow and add a little pop to the underbrow area. What brush do I need? A flat brush. Let's just go ahead and work, because I'm going to use a shimmery, so I'm just going to use the same flat brush I used. I'm not going to switch up the brushes too much. We're kind of using a lot of products for this, so stick with the same brush. I'm just using my hand to get it mainly off, but let's go back in with the same light shimmery that we put right there to sort of keep the eye awake. And sort of chisel out. I already did my brows, so I don't want to get them too messy. A lot of times when I do this part, I get it all in my brows. Looks like I have gray eyebrows. So I'm going to be more careful. And see how that just pops the brow bone out a little bit more and sort of defines your face a little bit more. Perfecto. Now you guys, I don't want to scare you, but at some point we've got to go there. So we're gonna wing it today. We're gonna use a liquid eyeliner. And this is a good one. It has two sides to it. I like to use a felt for my liquid eyeliner because I feel like it just glides easier. And then this is the other side to it. It has like it's wider. It's not, doesn't have a point, but I usually just stick with this side because it feels good to me. So that's how I do it. Let me see how I'm gonna do this with, I usually need two hands. So maybe you guys can see me. This like feels weird. So let's do it like this. You want to sort of, we all have different skin, so you have to figure it out. Like liquid eyeliner and doing a wing is something you have to play with to get used to how it feels and figure out which type of brush is best for you. I mean, there's no way around it. You just have to give it a try. You're not going to get it right the first time. So this is a way that I found is pretty easy. I'm gonna, let's see, okay, this should work. Can you guys see me? I think you can. I'm gonna take it right at the crease, right at the corner, I mean, and depending on how big you wanna go, and then sort of flick the end and pull it in like that, and you'll have it sort of open. So you made a line, and then you connect it to the eye, and then you're gonna fill it in. Maybe I could do this like this so you guys can see better. Maybe not. I want you guys to be able to see really well. This one's running low. And then you just have to work with it. Work with it and take your time. I haven't had lunch yet, you guys. My hands are getting a little shaky. I definitely need to do this one again, because I need to figure out a better angle to teach you guys how to do it. It looks good, but I feel like you didn't get a really good view. And then I just smooth it out. To get it exactly how I want it. So it's something you have to take your time with. You can't rush it. Y'all, I totally need a new one of these. It's like drying out on me. I have another one. They've both been opened, of course. Oh yeah. So if I would have used this one first, it would have glided a lot smoother. That other one's running out. It always works better when you have a good fresh one where it's nice and smooth and liquidy. So I need a new liquid eyeliner, you guys. That looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and curl them. And if you want to, guys, if you're feeling like you could handle it, we could pop on some lashes. Since we're doing more dramatic and a bigger look, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara. And as always, I will go back and share with you guys what I used. But I really like this eyeshadow palette. It's really pretty. Okay, I have like sensitive eyes, so I have to use a lash glue that doesn't have junk in it. I have to use one that is very clean, because like latex in them tends to bother me. And I found a good one that sorry guys, I found a good one that a girl recommended to me at Ulta that is from Tarte. It's free of all the junk. So these I've worn a couple times. I should probably retire these. The good thing about false lashes is you can wear them several times. You don't have to wear them once and throw them away. So I'm just going to take it, apply a little bit of the glue, especially to the ends, because the ends are usually the first part to start to pop off. But I found with this glue, it really lasts, because at the end of the day, I can't get this stuff off. You gotta like really get it off, scrub it off. So I just sort of give them a minute. I usually have not tweezers, it's made to put them on, but you can use tweezers. You don't have to have those fancy applicators. So I'm just gonna pop these on for a little extra oomph. And when you do lashes, you want to use I always like to do a nice darker wing. Sometimes I pull my wing up more. That didn't really go how I wanted it to go for you guys. We'll definitely do this again. I'll work on the angle so you can see. So once you get your lashes on, just sort of pinch them together with your real lashes. And it just sort of defines the look a little bit more. Makes it a little bit more dramatic and pops it out. These are good lashes too. So I just let them dry a little bit, and then I'll mess with them to get them how I want them. I'm just gonna go back in with this liquid and bring it a little bit more in, because I wanted it to just be a little bit more darker and dramatic. So this is your more glam going out look. I hope you guys liked it, and if you have any questions or you want me to help you, I feel like it looks so weird with one eye. Like, it's so creepy. Maybe I should just talk to you guys like this. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to help you guys out. And I will share all the products I use. I'll go back and add that in. And if there's anything else you guys want to see, let me know. Have a good day, dolls.